Hello everyone. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Monday. Today is July 2nd. Happy July 2nd, everyone. I hope everyone, like I said, had an amazing day. I am getting ready. Just got home from work. Was trying to figure out what the heck I was gonna eat. Had my husband to take out some ground beef. So I am going to make some sloppy joes. I do make my sloppy joes homemade. So I thought I'd share the making and the recipe for these super sloppy joes. They are excellent. So I am going to have to sit my phone down. But I guess I can rinse off my vegetables right now. What I am using is a green and a red bell pepper along with some garlic cloves. I'm probably going to use maybe about 4 garlic cloves. Yeah, so I think I'm going to use about maybe 4 garlic cloves. So I rinsed them off, so I'll go ahead and cut them up. And what I do is I cut them up and put them in the pan and season the pan with salt and pepper. And I'll go ahead and do that process real quick. So give me a minute. Hello guys. Okay, so I'm back. What I did was chopped up my vegetables. My bell pepper, I have a red bell pepper and a green bell pepper, and I have garlic. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to take you all the way through. What I'm using now, I'm going to use a little of olive oil. I am just going to drizzle it in my pan really light. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's really light in there. I didn't pour a lot. I'm just going to get that warmed up. Once that get warm, excuse me, once that get warm, I'll put over my vegetables in it. And I will let that cook down. I was cutting up my vegetables and oh my God, I really love the way garlic smells. I know, I'm crazy like that. But to me, garlic smells so freaking good. Oh my God. I think everything I cook, I can probably put garlic in it and be okay with it. I love the way it tastes. I love garlic in my food. I love garlic. And they say it's really good for you. So, there. Growing up, my mom didn't cook with garlic. I don't know why. Mama, why you didn't cook with garlic? But no, she didn't. So, I started cooking with garlic once I got older. Got in my own. Then I started using garlic. Like I said, I love garlic. And then I will be putting some salt and pepper in it. So my skillet is pretty much getting warm. I'll drop a bell pepper in there to see. Yep, you hear it? So I would say it's warm. These are my vegetables. With the green pepper, red pepper, and the garlic, I'm just gonna toss in the pan. And I am just gonna allow that to cook down. So while that is cooking, I will go ahead and clean off my station where I cut up my vegetables. Again, these are the best sloppy joes ever. I don't usually, when I make my sloppy joes, pair them with anything, like fix anything as a side dish. I normally just eat the sloppy joes and I'm good with that. So I don't need like a side. I grew up with my mom when she used to make the sloppy joes. If you all remember the McCormick, and I'm sure they still sell it, but the McCormick mix, you would ground your ground beef, and once your ground beef was brown, you will put the seasoning packs over in it. Yeah, that was the Sloppy Joes I grew up on, and I hated that. Oh my God, those were like the worst Sloppy Joes ever. I think you used to put that in it, a can of tomato paste. If I can recall, I think that was it. I don't know, but I hated Sloppy Joes growing up as a little girl. And until I started making these homemade Sloppy Joes, I was just like, was not gonna eat any Sloppy Joes. And this is so simple, guys. It's a very, very quick meal that don't take no more than, prep everything, I would say less than 5 minutes. And cooking time, probably 30 minutes at the most. So it's cooking down. I will get my spoon and start stirring it up. I'll show you guys it. Oh my God, that garlic smell, it just comes through and it smells so freaking good. Those colors are so pretty. So now what I would do is sprinkle some salt, and the salt that I use is the iodized sea salt. I love this salt much better than the regular salt. I don't like the Morton salt, the one with the lady on it with the umbrella. Do they still sell that salt? I haven't seen that in a while. I wonder, do they still sell it? And then I'm sprinkling some McCormick black powder, black pepper on it. So you guys can see that. So far I just use a green pepper, a bell pepper, green bell pepper, a red bell pepper, garlic. I use 3 garlic cloves and some salt and pepper. Oh, and I use some olive oil to get my pan hot. And like I said, I just drizzled a little bit of that in my pan. So it's cooking and it is smelling so good. Oh my God. You guys can see the big garlic cloves in there that I cut up. Oh my God, it smells good already. I haven't fixed some Sloppy Joes in a minute, so I am really looking forward to these Sloppy Joes. So this is the, okay, so you can see the little white garlic in there. And then you can see the green pepper, of course, and the red pepper. It's such a pretty color. And like I said, I sprinkle some salt and pepper over in it. So what I'm doing is going to get this tender, nice and soft. So you just cook it down for a minute because you still have to cook your ground beef in it. So as your ground beef is cooking, the other items will cook as well. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and, because my ground beef is still kind of frozen, I'm going to go ahead and put that over in there. It's still kind of frozen, so. The only ground beef, guys, I use is the grass fed, and I buy it from Whole Foods. So I'll go ahead and let that cook down. I'm going to go ahead and clean off my counter, throw this in the garbage. Like I said, I haven't cooked Sloppy Joes in a minute. It's been a while. And like I said, I love Sloppy Joes. So again, the ingredients that I have over in there is a red bell pepper, a green bell pepper, garlic. I have 3 garlic cloves. I sprinkle some olive oil in it first. Put my vegetables over in it. Put some salt and pepper. Cook that down a minute. And now I am cooking my ground beef. So I'll let that cook for a minute. And I guess I'll talk to you guys. So, I hope everybody had an amazing day. What are you guys having for dinner tonight? Are you going out? Is it a family night? Going out today is Monday. The kids are out of school. The holiday is coming up July 4th. Do you all have any plans? What are your plans for the 4th of July? I don't have any plans for this 4th of July. I'm not going to really do anything. I have quite a bit coming up on the next few weekends. I have my mom's birthday, which we will be going over there celebrating her birthday. And then the next following week after this weekend, I'm going to be celebrating my birthday. So I'll have a whole birthday bash video on that. So I'll be celebrating my 50th birthday, guys. I don't know how I'm feeling. I have like mixed feelings about turning 50. No matter what type of feelings I'm having, I'm still going to turn 50 if it's the Lord's will. So God being, I live to see it. I'll be turning 50 in a couple of weeks. So there. So yeah, so I'll be having my 50th birthday bash. And then the next following weekend, my husband will be taking me on a trip to celebrate my 50th birthday. So I am so looking forward to that, and definitely I will bring you guys along with me. So that is what I have planned for my next couple of weekends. Do you all have anything going on other than celebrating the 4th of July? Did you take off work? Will you be having a big barbecue at your home? Will you be going somewhere? Let me know. Comment below and let me know how you will be spending your 4th of July. So my ground beef is thawing out as it cooks. It was quite frozen, although I asked my husband to take it out. I didn't think it was going to be this frozen, but it is still rock solid, guys. So I'll go ahead and let that cook down, and I will be back in a moment. I'll go ahead and let that cook down, and then I'll bring you the next steps as far as what's my next step that I do. Yeah, I'll be right back. Oh, why I'm taking this brief intermission, if you're liking this, if you could please do me a favor. This is free, doesn't cost you anything. But you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would so greatly appreciate it, guys. If you subscribe to my channel, and then also you can hit the notification bell. And with the notification bell will just notify you when I upload a video. This is free, this is fun. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to pay for a membership. This is all free, just fun. You don't even have to subscribe. I mean, don't even have to hit the notification bell. But if you can subscribe to my channel and just give it a thumbs up, I would so greatly appreciate it, guys. So there. And I will come back in a moment. As you can see, my ground beef has cooked down. So now I will add, I guess I need to open up the pan. So I'll sit you right there for a minute. How you do?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, what's up? I did not see you pick up that camera.
So, I am going to be using an 8-ounce. In the ground beef, I used 1.5 pounds. And then, okay, so for my sauce, I am using tomato sauce. And this is the 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. I'm going to use some tomato paste. Not the whole thing, maybe half of it. And I will be using, let me turn this around. Okay, so I'm going to use an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. This is it. Let me turn it around so you guys can see it. Contadina. It won't zoom in. Oh, sauce. There you go. So I pour that whole can in there. Then I'm going to put in there a couple of about maybe 3 teaspoons of the tomato paste. So I got that. That's about how much I used. So you can see it in there. I put 1, 2, 3. One is right there on top. And then I will be using barbecue sauce, sweet and honey barbecue sauce. So I'm going to use a cup full of that. I'm just going to put it in my cup of my measuring cup. I got a cup in there. And then I'm just going to pour that over in there. I am going to scrape out the edges so that we can get all of that barbecue sauce in there. So now I have all of that in there. I am going to stir it up. When I tell you these sloppy joes are so good, I wish you guys can smell it. Oh my God, it smells so good. So now what I will use is some Worcester sauce, the Heinz. So I am going to put about I'm going to put, I'm trying to see, because I don't cook with Worcester sauce a lot, so I'm just making sure it hasn't expired. I don't want a tummy ache. Oh, here it is. Yep, we're still good. April 29th of 2019. I don't know if you guys can see that date. But anyway, it doesn't expire until 2019, so we're good. So now, I'll shake that up. And I will add, just sprinkle it over in there. That's good. So I would say probably about a teaspoonful. And then I will put some Louisiana hot sauce. Oh my God. And I just give it a couple of dabs. And then I just let it cook. I let it cook all together for about 20 minutes. What I'm going to do is put a lid on it. Turn the fire down on low. You guys see that? It looks so good, don't it? Oh my God. It smells so good, guys. I really hope you try this. If you try it, comment below and let me know how it came out rather. And let me know if you enjoyed it. So I am going to let that cook down for about, like I said, 20 minutes. I'm going to put a lid on it. And once it's done, I'll come back to you and I'll show you guys the finished product. So I'll be back. Okay guys, so this is it. It is done. Cannot wait to get into this bad boy. Oh my God. Look at the colors in it. So nice. Guys, you will really enjoy this sloppy joe. I hope you guys make it. And I have some really good fresh buns. Oh, here they are. They're so much better when they're on good buns. So I'm going to make one and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I am finished. This is my finished product for my sloppy joes. It is so good. I'm sure your husbands, your kids, everyone would, this is a sloppy joe favorite. So everyone would love this sloppy joe. But make sure you give it a time to cool off, because one time I ate some when it was really hot. And guys, when I say it burnt the roof of my mouth, oh my God. I was like, what the heck? Then it didn't taste right because the roof of my mouth was so burnt from the hot sloppy joe, the heat. Oh my God. So I am getting ready to smash this, as they say. So as that was cooking, what I did was went ahead and cleaned up my mess that I made prior to me completing it. And so I'll let that cool off for a minute because it is really hot. I cannot wait to get into it. It looks so good. I'll just show it to you one more time. There it is. Yep, so I guess too, if you was gonna pair it with a dish or with a side, I'm not sure what you would pair it with. Like I said, when we were growing up eating sloppy joes, my mom would just make us sloppy joes, and you may have some chips. I don't know if you guys remember them, but they were, I believe they were Jay's chips. They came in a box, and they had 2 packages in the box. The box was white, and then I believe Jay's was written in blue, if my mind serves me right. We used to eat that with our sloppy joes, potato chips. Didn't really eat or cook anything additional with the sloppy joes. I do know in school when they used to serve them, they used to serve them with hash browns. Or not hash browns, those, what are those things called? Oh, those little round crispy tater tots. That's what they used to serve them with, tater tots. But I guess you can really, you know, whatever floats your boat. If you pair yours up with something good, let me know, comment below, and let me know what you pair your sloppy joes up with. And maybe you would like this recipe as well. Again, what I did was put some oil in a pan, got that hot. Then I put over in a pan some red peppers, green peppers, and garlic, 3 garlic cloves. I cut that up really good, put it over in the pan, let that get hot, and then let the bell peppers and the peppers cook down a little bit. Then I put my ground beef over in it. Typically my ground beef isn't frozen. This time it was frozen partially, so I had to let it cook down, which was okay. But normally my ground beef is soft and I just break it up and just start cooking it with the peppers and garlic. Then once that was finished and the ground beef got done, I put an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. I put 3 teaspoons of tomato paste. I put a cup of barbecue sauce. I put some Worcester sauce in it along with some hot sauce. I sprinkled that in it. And just mix that all together and your sloppy joes, voila. My mouth is watering for these sloppy joes, so I am going to go in